Today, I want to talk about something that most of y'all are afraid to talk about. Something that most people don't speak about, man. What is it? The pull-out method. Does the pull-out method work? Yes, it does, but when done correctly. I know no matter how many times people get told, like, you need to carry condoms with you, like, before you have sex or something like that. Like, you need to have a condom with you, but most of y'all don't do that, man. Most of y'all don't carry condoms. Most of y'all don't put on condoms, man. And in the end, the female gets pregnant. And when she calls you like, "Oh my God, Brian, you got me pregnant," and you're like, "Damn, man, I didn't know you were pregnant," and you like don't want to give a fuck about this particular girl, and it's not fair, man. That kind of like innocence that men try to portray when they're actually guilty, right? It's not fair. So I'll get straight to the point. When you call this particular chick, she comes over to your place. You feel me, right? And you begin the banging. You bang, I mean, you bang, man, bang, man. You bang this particular chick, and within some few minutes, you wanna ejaculate, man. Let's be straight to the point. You wanna ejaculate, and you just let it off into this particular chick body, and she's pregnant. Then you start blaming yourself. After 3 or 4 days, after she tells you that she's pregnant, you know those signs of pregnancy. Well, I don't need to explain them because I know that most of y'all know them, man. You've read them on over the internet or in your books. So how can we actually prevent this? How can you actually prevent this, man? I'm not a doctor. Never been a doctor. I only see them. I only get treated by a doctor. I'm just a casual guy explaining some simple few tips that you can actually use to prevent this kind of shit, man, from happening. So when you call this chick, she comes over to your place or you proceed to her place. What do you need to know, man? When you begin the banging process, man, please, I need you to know this clearly. When you begin the banging process, when you start banging, 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 listen clearly. You need to pay attention to proper timing. It's really important to have proper timing. When you feel that sense of excitement that you want to release or you want to come in simple terms, when you feel that sense of wanting to come, you better pull out. You better pull out. I mean, you better pull out before releasing that first ejaculation. That first ejaculation is the one that makes a female pregnant. Please note that. Note that clearly. Don't make a female pregnant for no reason, man. Don't make her pregnant for no reason, man. You're not ready. She's not ready, man. Right? So do that, man. Don't get that female pregnant for no reason. And after you pull out and you actually ejaculate outside, man, I'd rather you don't go back and don't let your head in there, man. They usually say that there's some sense of remains that um, are left within your organ after you've ejaculated. You know that, right? Sure, I know most of y'all know that. They can actually attest to that. That there's still some remains within you. And those remains, after you go back in, after ejaculating outside, they might result to a pregnancy that was uncalled for. Okay, you might have assumed that I actually prevented the pregnancy by ejaculating outside. But when you still go back in, remember those remains within you, they can still result or they can still facilitate to a woman getting pregnant, man. So guys, take care of that, man. Like I said, be careful, man. If you don't use a condom, I know most of you ain't gonna listen, man. Like I said, most of you are not gonna listen. No matter how many times you get told that you need to carry a condom, most of you are not gonna carry a condom, man. You ain't gonna carry a condom. You're not. I know that. It's a society of people not, heeding to instructions. People don't heed to instructions, man. No matter how many times you tell them that have a condom, they won't. And still, females are gonna get pregnant for no reason, man. Women are gonna get pregnant for no reason. Take care, man. So if you found this message helpful, man, I'd rather you subscribe. But if you don't want to subscribe, don't subscribe, man. You can like. If you don't want to like, don't like, man. Just proceed with the work. But I hope this information helps someone, man. Peace out.